Good morning, Geek Squad. Happy Sunday to ya. Hope everybody's bright and shining day. That made no sense. I'm very tired. I was up till like 2 a.m. talking to Jeff Geek and the guys from SNL last night. It was a lot of fun. Even after we ended the stream, we still, stuck around and shot the shit for a while. It was good times, and I learned a lot. I'm so awesome for Jeff Key joining us last night. That was so cool of him, just like last moment. It was great. So let's see who all is here today. All set miner first. Nice. Dumpster Fire. Rude Puts. What's going on, buddy? Automatic Beats. Kyle Rosa. We've got Sadie Sometimes. Hello. Retro Mike, my man. D Mining. Steven Cicero. Gaming with Smokey Dan. And Rude Puts, I already said you. Hey. All right. So, title of this video is My ASIC Broke Again. Yes. So, I put a short out the other day, kind of going over that a little bit, but the let me just share my screen. This one? Yeah. So, I got this ASIC back from repair, and it worked great for like 4 days straight, 3 or 4 days straight. I was actually making a video that it was 6 in the morning when you went to bed, Rude Puts. Oh my gosh. Well, thanks for staying up so late with us yesterday, guys. Leaky Jeffkey. Yes, that's right. Yeah. So let me back up. Words are hard. I was making a video over, or I was gonna make a video series, and I'm gonna complete it once I get it repaired. This one. Oh, snap. Come on now. Anyway, so what I essentially was doing was creating a spreadsheet, I love spreadsheets, of stock firmware, mining on NiceHash, Brains, Luxor Pool, Trust Pool, and KuCoin, just to see which of those 5 is, the best pool for me on stock firmware. I've got their pool fees listed. I've got their minimum payouts listed, except for KuCoin, because I can't find anywhere where they have their minimum payouts documented. And if anybody knows, please tell me, because I would love to update this spreadsheet accurately. And I guess it was 4 days in. So Trust Pool. Yeah, so I was on the 4th of 5 pools, and I let it run for 24 hours, get an idea of what kind of performance it got. And I went back to check it, I think 12, 15 hours in. And 2 of the hash boards were showing. The third one wasn't showing. So like you can see right here, these are the 2 hash boards. Normally there's 3 up there. And they wasn't showing up. So I jumped over stock firmware, jumped over into the logs, and right down here we can see where the error came up, and it's on one of the specific chips. So I exported this and I sent it over to my contact over at Dalton ASIC Repair, and they're like, "Yeah, bring it on up. Sorry it happened, but we'll fix it for you, no problem." So I'm gonna get it fixed. Probably next week. I'll take some time. I'll leave early or something one day from the day job, and just head out there and drop it off or something. And they said it could be a quick fix where just bring it in, and it's likely a temperature sensor is what they said. Or, one of the bad ASIC chips. Because essentially they Frankenstein this together for me, I had a T19, and they had some boards and stuff laying around that they were able to Frankenstein this to an, not a T19, I had a T17, I'm sorry. And they Frankenstein this to an S17 plus. So I was getting 75 terahash, and if this third one was up and running, this third board, we'd be great. Let's see. So in the meantime, that kind of killed my experiment, dead in its tracks, because I don't want to go on a pool with just 2 of the 3 hash boards, if that makes sense. So in the meantime, I've got my S17 on unminable at 50 terahash, getting paid out in Flux. I have been for the better part of most of last week, and then obviously going into the weekend and going forward. And I'll probably keep it there until I'm ready to go take it up and get it fixed. Let's see, what are you guys saying in the chat? Retro Mike, is this the one Dalton repaired? Yes, this is the one that Dalton ASIC repaired. And yeah, like I said, they're like, yeah, either ship it or bring it up here or whatever, and we'll fix it. I could ship it, but it's going to be like $100 to go there and back. Or it's a 2-hour drive one way. So it's like 4 hours out of my day. I'm just going to leave early one day next week and drop it off with them, and then probably the following week do the same thing. Leave early and go up there and pick it up, and then start my little project again. Let's see. Is the video and the voice off? Is it bad? How? Steven Cicero, is the, like, is there a sync issue? Let me see. Stream health. Stream is healthy. Stream settings. Analytics. Nope, that's not right. Let me know if the stream is off for anybody else. And I can jump. I'm using my my 4K camera, my Sony camera, so I can always jump back to this one if that's any better. Anyway, just let me know, I guess. What else were we going to talk about today? The power draws on. Oh, well, before we do that, I guess, let's get into the markets and look at where we're at. So Bitcoin's at just under 29,000, ETH's a little over 1,900, Litecoin's $83, $84. USDC hasn't dipped like it did. Let's see, is this the day chart? Yeah, it's a day chart. Cardano's at 30 cents. How do I know? Oh, we do have Flux on here. Flux at 55 cents. This is, guys, this is a great buying opportunity. If you don't have it, you don't have a nice little moon bag of Flux, you need to get a moon bag of Flux. Just that's all there is to it. Dogecoin's a little over, or a little under 8 cents, so 0.0772. That's nice. Ooh, Max Voltage is here. Hey, Max. Good morning. Hey, Sunflower Mama. Let's see. All track. Video is slight delayed to audio. All right. I don't know. Stupid thing. Stupid thing. What about that? Let's try that one instead. Let's see if that's maybe a little bit better. I'll talk this way now instead of this one. Oh, goodness. Anyway, Feather Coin, if anybody's interested in that. Let's see, Sia Coin. Pre-search is at 5 cents. XRP is at 46 cents. Does anybody own XRP? Your best features. Oh, thank you, Max. Thank you. Center myself a little better. Let's see. And Bitcoin SV. I don't know why we put that on there. Alephium at 21 cents. Cadena is at 88 cents. And yeah, yeah, Radiant. Okay. Radiant is at, what is that point? Oh, so 0.3 cents. I gotcha. And Flux is where we just left off anyway. So I wanted to look at this. So this is all my cards, my GPUs on hashrate NO. And one thing that I really like about hashrate NO over what to mine is it gives you power levels. I mean, quick and easy to see. It's all laid out here, very easy to see. So we can see that, all of my cards calculated at 8 cents a kilowatt hour, sorted by revenue. You know me, I'm not as worried about, damn it, I keep looking at this camera. Let me put that off to the side. I'm not as worried about profits today. I'm trying to get yield for long-term goals, long-term longevity, whatever. Words are hard. So Meow Coin's on top, but look at how much power it uses. And all of these Kapow algorithms, they just max out those cards. So getting down to where I want to be, Alephium is at 2,700 watts, 2,400 watts for Ironfish. Radiant's at 2,300 watts. And let's see, Flux is still a little bit high at just under 4,000 watts, 3,853. But that's not really what I'm using. I'm at, what am I? 3,100 watts in the software, so maybe. Caspa was awesome at 2,400 watts. And then there's a new one. And I saw Mind Some 10 put out a video today. I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet, but Kyla Coin. Chump Change talks about this a little bit on one of his streams before, but look at the efficiency on that. 1,300 watts. Not much in the way of revenue. And as I understand it, it's a very low max supply of the coins, but that's interesting to see how efficient that is as far as power consumption on the GPUs. So that's pretty cool. What are you guys saying in the chat over here? Hold on. Let's see. Flux short for Conflux. Is a flux like short for Conflux. Selling off my bag, and I'll buy back around 40 cents. Do you think it's going to drop like that, demining? I mean, it's at 55 cents now. That's quite a drop until Flux stops trading sideways. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I'm collecting it. I'm mining it and holding on to it because I can write off the power, Let's see. Yes, on the XRP. Ultrac, you've got XRP. What made you want to buy XRP? What was the incentive there? Retro Mike says we need to add storage. We need to add storage. Is storage on? It is. Why not? Let's add it. Chia got taken off. That's for OKX. So let's remove it and find a different exchange. That was weird. We'll just use this one, crypto.com. Yeah, $37 for Chia and 33 cents for storage. It maxed out at just under $4 back in early 21. That was about the same time that Chia was getting pretty high up there. I wonder if that correlates somehow. Let's see. Want to be a Flux whole coin? Oh, goodness. Retro Mike. You don't need to use those overclocks. Can make Kapow very efficient if you give up hash rate. Yeah, that's true. Kyla Coin has been FPGA mined for 2 years. Really? Okay. Ask me how do you know, Retro Mike? Yeah, I hadn't heard of it. It's interesting. Let's see. What else were we going to talk about this morning? Oh yeah, Flux or BTC. So, like I said, I'm mining, and I'm sorry for your eyes. That just blinded me, so I know it blinded you. I'm mining to unmineable with my S17, getting paid out in Flux. I am also mining my GPUs. All my GPUs are also on Flux. So unmineable, about 50 terahash. We're looking at, oh goodness, it erased it. 6.5 Flux per day. And what I'm receiving on, including parallel assets, I'm getting about 10.5 Flux per day. 10.5 Flux per day. That's pre-halving numbers. That's pretty freaking good. So all in, we're looking at maybe 17 Flux a day. And that's, we'll see. By 17, so it'll be just under 2 months. I mean, I do have some Flux already, but starting from scratch, 1,000 Flux, if I want to stand up another Cumulus node, it'll take me less than 2 months to mine enough Flux to do that. So that is my current task or activity, what I'm trying to do here. What do you guys think about that? Seems like, Flux hasn't been mainstream media. I don't want to say mainstream media, but like front and center like it was for a long time there. Everybody's all about it. And then like the halving happens and people kind of forget about it maybe, or it isn't as profitable, right? But it's still providing decent yields now that the network hash rate has come down. Oh, hey, DJ Mines is here. What up, DJ? Let's see. Retro Mike, do you have servers to spin up another node? Yes, but I'm not going to put it on a server, actually. So what I will probably do is, again, beef up the micro desktop that I have, like one more time, put an i7 with 8 cores in it instead of an i5 with 6 cores, and continue using Hyper-V on that single box until I'm ready to actually spin up servers. And the reason for that is it uses quite a bit of power. And I mean, I'm not fully saturated on my circuit out in the shed, and I've got room, I've got power to spare in the Hobo Stank studios, but I'm not ready to fully spin up my servers again. The proof of useful work that Flux is going to be putting out is definitely going to be what I'm going to be using my servers for the most part. We'll see what the benchmarks come back with, but some of the information that Jeffkey shared with us last night, I'm just sitting there thinking like, I got servers just waiting to deploy. Plus I've got, a lot of resources at the data centers that are waiting to be sold from our sales guys. I work for a managed service provider, and they're out there doing their thing. Think outsource IT, where we host a VM, or we host the domain controllers and file servers and application servers and things for our customers in our private cloud in the data centers, and we've got a bunch of resources there that aren't spun up and ready to be used right away. Maybe I can talk to our data center manager and our COO and show them the value in using something like that for unutilized resources. At the same time, how much strain does that put on that hardware, and how does that affect the longevity of that equipment, right? I don't know. I mean, the equipment that I've got is from one of the data centers that we have decommissioned. We did upgrades and put Nutanix in place and all that stuff, and I happened to grab those servers as they were walking out the door. Anyway, they still have lots of life on those servers. It's not like they're limping along. So same kind of thing. We've got all this compute just sitting there waiting to be used. Might as well use it and help the community that needs that compute for what they're trying to accomplish. I don't know, pretty cool. Let's see. I did see it. Now, this wasn't on my list to talk about. Fluxor BT. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't on my list to talk about, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. $120 million in liquidations hits the crypto market as meme coin madness calms down. So it sure looks like the Pepe train has come to a halt. And let's see, in the last 24 hours, cryptocurrency market has experienced 120 million in liquidations, with 70% of those liquidated orders being long positions. So people putting in longs on meme coins are getting wrecked. The recent frenzy surrounding meme coins like Pepe and its derivatives have attracted a significant amount of capital, leading to massive gains for these digital assets. However, as with any highly speculative investment, the risk of a sudden downturn is always present. The risk has become increasingly apparent as meme coins experience short-term corrections, prompting a substantial number of liquidations across the market. So, That's just that's funny to see for me. I you know if you're into it, you're into it. If you like it, you like it. That's great. Rude puts, I have a small nuclear reactor laying here. If you can pick it up if you want. It has 40 years of power left in it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'll take it. I got land. I'll put it up. Why not? Zcash should worry about protecting the miners from legal consequences for supporting the blockchain. I don't know about that. How so, Kyle? Kyle Rosa. Why would Zcash worry about protecting the miners? With rose-colored glasses. Yeah, that's true. Need a bird Pepe coin. Retro Mike, it would take you 30 minutes to make that. You could make that a thing for sure. Where was my... Let's see here. This is one thing I did want to talk about too. Whoops. Let me bring it up. Mining calculator. It was... Is this an... Let me see. 75, 2980, 08. Yeah, why not? This'll work. So, talking about mining flux, you know, like I said, right now I've got my ASIC, my Bitcoin ASIC on unmineable, getting paid out in flux, right? Now I want to look at this a couple of ways. Do I want to continue doing that? Do I want to continue mining on unmineable, getting paid out in flux? Or do I want to mine Bitcoin and then sell that or trade that for flux? Let's see here. Bitcoin to flux. So if... Really? Cloudflare? Oh, I have to verify. I am not human. I am a meat popsicle. Hey, pal. Okay, so looking at this, if I mined 15,000 satoshis a day, right, with 75 terahash at 2,980 watts. If I put that in here that comes out to 8 flux per day. Right? And unmineable was showing 6 and... Oh, well, that's 50 terahash. So what if I did 75? 9.6. So it looks like it's... Yeah, it's better if I just get paid out from unmineable than do the trading from BTC to flux. Right? Is that... I'm looking at that correctly, right? At right around 75 terahash, it's expecting to pay out 9.5 flux a day. This is when it's actually fixed and working, and it's not a broken fucking ASIC again. Yeah, because I put 75 in here. Yeah, so this is showing 8. Yeah, so I'll just leave it on unmineable. Look at that. Problem solved. All right, that was the end of the stream. See you guys. Kidding. Let's see. That was pretty much my notes for the live stream. Wow, 25 minutes. Boy, I need to stop talking so damn fast. Well, let's talk HiveMapper. My experience so far with HiveMapper, it's not going to make you rich, of course. DJ's experience with Demo has been fantastic. You know, he's pretty much paid off the device itself. I might be looking into that one as well. See if I can get one of those to play with and try out and unbox and review and stuff. But So I've got it on my bike, right? So I only get to ride like on the weekends, maybe a couple days um, after work, you know. But I don't like to go after work because people on the road, school buses out there, it's people coming home from work, pissed off from their day at work. You know, riding a bike is uh, nerve wracking enough. The Anyway, so I got it slapped on my bike last weekend. I was out riding for about an hour. Um, Mine some 10. Hey, welcome to the stream. You ask, is there a weekly cap? I can't get a solid answer from the community. A weekly cap on what, my man? On the honey tokens? If so, I'm not sure. That's a good question. I will write that down. And if you're messaging me on Discord, I will get back to you after the stream. Um, let's see. Where was I? Anyway, so I got my Hive. I got the camera on my bike, and I was out riding for about an hour. You know, I definitely need to get an upgraded seat because after about an hour of riding, my ass feels like it's taken a pounding. Don't clip that. Um, but I only got about 60 tokens for an hour of riding it, like 5,000 images on um, on the camera for out riding. But I headed north from where I'm at, so it was, you know, it was the fun roads, right? The curves, the twisties, um, but it's like out in the woods. You know what I mean? I don't think that's specifically what HiveMapper wants. That's not what HiveMapper's customers want to see. They want in the city. They want to be able to sell that data and that information to companies that need that info. And they don't. Companies aren't going to give a shit about trees that are on back roads and twisty, turny roads. But I also wonder if it's because of the type of images that are being submitted from my bike. I mean, I don't ride a crotch rocket, but I still get a little lean on, getting into those twisties. So I'm wondering if not all of the images that are being submitted are being accepted. I know at one time they had, let me bring it up. So HiveMapper has let's see, a AI thing where you can essentially go in and contribute to it. Map AI training. Start training. Oh shit! I gotta. That's another thing. It gets synced with the. Oh cool. Oh, and I'm not sharing my screen. Son of a bitch. That helps. So the HiveMapper device, as well as Retro Mike coming in with the $2 super chat. Chump change get wrecked. Oh, is Chump change here? Oh, I didn't even see you, buddy. My one and only freaking mod finally shows up. God, some people, I swear. So HiveMapper has this thing where you can train their AI or whatever and identify speed limit signs or different types of signs or stop signs now. I wasn't on here last week when I was looking at it. Oh, it's case sensitive. You son of a... Yeah, there we go. Oh, oops. But you can just sit here and click yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, and you get paid out in honey on the extension. Yeah, chump change. I'm pretty tired as well. Shit, you went and edited a video after we got done talking. I don't know how you do it, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, see, this is an easy one. The other ones are kind of pretty out there. I think the AI's got the stop sign pretty well figured out. That is not. No. 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 Oh, maybe that's from another country. So maybe I should hit not sure. That's interesting. Oh, overweight vehicle stop. That's what it says. No, it's not a stop sign. That is a stop sign. Anyway, we don't need to sit here and watch me do this all day. Um, but yeah, demining. So essentially, you're collecting data, and they pay you in their own currency. Exactly, exactly. But that's a good way to earn honey if you don't have a vehicle, or if you're not right. You're sitting there bored, on the toilet, and had to stop at 3 a.m. and give up. Dude, I was done. I was done at about 2. Um, God, I can't do that anymore either, man. I'm getting too old for that shit. Staying up all night. But yes, it is a hobby. Exactly, Tom G. It is a nice hobby. You're not going to get rich doing it. But where I was going with this is, I wonder if the reason I only got paid like 60 tokens for an hour's worth of driving, which in my opinion is not worth it if you're buying it to, if you're coming out of money or out of pocket 500 something bucks for one of these, and you're going to slap it on your bike and ride on the weekends, it's never going to pay itself off if that's how you're looking at it. If you're going to put it in your car and drive to and from work every day, it's probably never going to pay itself off either, but maybe it depends on where you work and what's going on all around you and in the and whatnot. So yesterday, I got on the bike, went out for almost 2 hours, and I took a different route. I didn't go up north through the twisties. I actually went southeast to another major city, to town, from the square of my town to the square at their town, and then back on the main roads. So I'm gonna see come next Thursday when I get the payouts if that was worth what kind of coins I get for that. Yeah, so that'll give me an idea of is it because it's very rural that I'm not getting a payout, or is it because it's on a bike? No, a lower payout. Let me rephrase that. Is it because it's rural that I'm getting a lower payout than if I was down in Atlanta, or is it because I'm on a bike, regardless of where I'm at? So if I get a similar payout in tomorrow, or for what I did yesterday, excuse me, then it may just be because it's on a bike. Now we had an AMA with them, last week, and I asked when that new operating system's coming out, and they said sometime in May. And that's what it said on the announcement. But they're in beta right now. They've got their testers out there testing it. And my whole thing is, when this becomes a standalone device, it's really going to be beneficial for more than for a majority of people. Like, for example, that the next one that I'm getting, they're sending me one for coming in second place in that competition. Once it's a standalone device, or you can run 8 to 10 hours without your phone attached, I'm going to slap it in my wife's truck. And that way it'll just turn on when the truck turns on and turn off when the truck's off. And she doesn't have to fiddle with the phone and do a thing with a wallet and get another app and try to figure that out, because she just won't do it. That's a lot more work that she wouldn't put in. And I get it, because I'm kind of the same way. Especially, like, it kills your freaking battery, dude. Because you got to have the app open pretty much the whole time. Even if you shut the screen off, you get like 20 minutes before it loses its connection and you have to reconnect your phone. So, like I've said in a couple of videos, this still feels very beta, but I do like that they're working on it and they're continuing. I mean, it's not the progress that we'd like to see, but it is progress. I mean, hey, baby steps are still moving forward, right? What are you guys saying in the chat? You guys are going crazy in the chat. We put 6 in the morning to bed, and I was up at 11 this morning, working in the garden. Nice. Nice. My wife's got it. We just did the raised garden bed thing, and we've got this giant, big, long raised garden bed. I told her we need to make one that looks like a coffin. She'd love that. Let's see. Where's your mic? Streams are my break. Calm doesn't plant itself. Retro Mike gets your first demo payout tomorrow. Nice. Very nice. Oh, that's right. You said they recently got support for Maserati. So did you? Is that what you did? You slapped it in the Rotty Maz, the car, the Maserati car. Let's see. Hoods to Boogie trying to get 15 demos. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. Rude puts, get an old phone then and put them together. Yeah, I thought about that. That's not a bad idea. Could just use an old phone with it, but that's just one more thing to do. Like this whole Hive Mapper thing really could just be an app, and hiding them in people's cars. That's funny. Yeah, I said that on a live stream. Like if it really can just pretty much sit there on the lot and not do anything, man, if you're selling cars at a car dealership, man, that's just go out there and plug them in all the cars out and let them sit in the lot, and just hope that when one sells, you can get it back. Oh, Maserati, Mike, you doxed yourself with that. Mazda, Altrax is Maserati. That's funny. Steven Cicero, yeah, you need a cell phone to link the Hive Mapper to. Right now, well, I mean, in general, you need one to link it to, but the app needs to stay up and running as you're mapping. It's kind of annoying because that's really all you can do with it. I mean, I put it in the car when I drove to Dalton ASIC Repair to drop it off the first time, and my dumbass didn't have a phone charger with me, but it used half of my battery on the way there, and I had the Hive Mapper app up as the primary app on the phone, and then the Google Maps to tell me where the hell I'm going as the overlay app. And just those two alone, I was at 10% by the time I got back home. Interesting. So DJ Mind says, from my understanding, you have to drive once a week or turn the car on. Don't know whichever one it has. Says, because I let it sit in my garage for a week straight and got paid the same. Oh, went to the gas station, maybe McDonald's. Ah. Okay, yeah, so you don't really need to drive it much. So something like that in my car where I work from home, so, I drive to Chick-fil-A and the gas station and take the kids to the bus stop. That's the extent of my driving. My wife drives all the way down to, almost down to Atlanta and back every day. Ridiculous. So putting a demo in that and a Hive Mapper in that, gotta stack those apps to stack those sats. Hey, that rhymed. Steven Cicero, but does it need an internet connection all the time, or can you use a cell phone that doesn't have service? So, it doesn't need internet connection all the time if you disable that in the app. So you can disable it in the app for uploads via cell carrier service. And you can just upload to their cloud from Wi-Fi, which is what I like to do anyway, because it uses a lot of fucking data to upload that on the fly, as you're mapping and stuff. I do notice that when I have the carrier service turned on, I seem to get more images. I don't know if it's filling up my phone and my phone slows down to accommodate or something like that. But when I'm able to offload it right away, it just feels like I'm able to cycle through those images a lot faster when I have cell upload enabled. I don't like it. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you have a cell phone that has enough storage on it, you'll get plenty of. I saw a comment in their Discord that somebody's like, what if I use an old iPhone SE 16 gig? What am I able to do? He said one of the responses was you'll get about 30 minutes of time um, in that 16 gigs. So it definitely eats up a lot of storage as well, and I'm not sure that an SD card would combat that. Let's see, mine went complete when I drove to the other side of the parking lot. Yeah, Hoods to Boogie. So then the app upgrade will allow you 8 to 10 hours of runtime. So Hive Mapper can do it without the phone for 8 hours. Just connect your phone when you're done. That's what I do. So are you able to do that right now? Because mine don't do that. Like if I don't have my phone connected, it doesn't give me all 3 green lights. I'll get 2 green lights for the imaging and for the GPS, but I won't get the connection light. And then if I drive around like that, eventually the top light, the camera light, clicks off as well. So let's see. Yeah, then Demo's great for you. It's not distance based like Hive Mapper. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I wonder if they'd send me one to review and talk about. Demining. So for Hive, you have to be constantly moving. Yes. So with Hive Mapper, it's like a dash camera that's actually taking pictures of your surroundings and then submitting it to their systems that they can then turn around and sell that data to somebody else. Retro Mike, Demo rewards don't increase if you drive more. They state that in the app. So it's just literally pulling data about your car because it's an OBD2 connection, right? And I think DJ said it, anything over a 2012. You know, man, I'm writing all kinds of shit down today. I'm going to reach out to them. I'm going to have to find some more info on that. Yeah, buddy. And speaking of, where did I put that? Did I put it here? I did put it here. So, is it going to come up now? Oh, gosh, you guys need a dark mode on this. So there's this blog out there called the Beginner's Block, and I talked to him on Discord a little bit and followed him on Twitter and stuff. This is pretty cool. It's just a news blog and stuff, but you guys go check this out. If let me find Crypto 101. So they're always updating this, but it's a lot of like intro to crypto and new stuff that's coming out. Really, back to the basics and stuff. So if you guys, if you want, go check this out at thebeginnersblock.blog. I keep looking at that damn camera. I need to look at this one. And yeah, it's pretty cool for kind of like the basics, not too advanced stuff. They do have some more advanced stuff in here too, though. Yeah, all kinds of news. But yeah, check that out. I'll leave a link. You know what? Let me just drop that in the chat. There it is. So guys, go check that out if you get an opportunity. What else are you guys saying in the chat? DJ Mines was pissed. Paid over $400 and literally the next day it was changed to $350. Oh damn, that is crazy. So they just have one model that just plugs into the OBD sensor, OBD2 sensor, right? And Demo Sports 2008 and up now. Huh. Okay. Well, I've got a 2016 and a 2021, so I think I'm good either way, but that's fucking awesome. Paid itself off in 6 weeks flat. Huh. So, yeah, well, so what do you think about that, DJ? Is that a long-term hold or even like a medium-term hold, or are you, like you said, you're flipping it right away as soon as you get paid out, right? It's the boogie. Mine was 2 weeks. Oh, wow. So it's that profitable, huh? Oh, D-Mining, you're a partner and the owner of it. Awesome. Cool, yeah. Yeah, and I liked it. I kind of got into it a little bit. Some of it, it's just not for me. Like, I'm not into NFTs, but it's got a lot of information. The Crypto 101, I think, is a good starting point Yeah. Rude puts. So that's illegal in Germany to take photos of everyone. There is no street view. It's funny you mention that. There is, let's see, let me see if I can find it. Hive Mapper setup guide. There. Yeah. So on just their basic, on their website, they've got for the dash cam setup, step 1, watch your video. Step 2, download the Hive Mapper app. Step 3, if you live in the EU, you need to print out and put this on your windshield, apparently, or somewhere on your car that says recordings are shared with Hive Mapper Inc. for the purposes of creating a global decentralized mapping system, I think. Here's their privacy policy. Here's the contact information and all of that. So you have to essentially announce that dash cam is recording, I think that's pretty wild. And I get that and I like that. I feel like in America, that doesn't matter because we're all recorded and tracked and whatnot in real time anyway. So Americans are used to sacrificing privacy for convenience. We sacrifice a lot of things for convenience, unfortunately. What else are you guys saying? Just plug it in your car, connect to the app, done for life, never do anything. So I sold my cost, $400, letting the rest ride out for long term. Okay. That's a good way to do it. Just like any other kind of investing, you put $100 into stocks or whatever, and you're able to sell to get your initial investment back and let the rest ride. Not a bad way to look at it. Demo for sure, huh? I think I could get a demo over Hive demining. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into. I started writing it down and got sidetracked. Anyway. Nah City. Demo and Hive Mapper are more profitable than mining right now. No, well, it depends on... There's a lot of variables there. It depends on what you're mining, what equipment you have, stuff like that. My BitCave is still way more profitable than anything. But, again, it's not the immediate profits that I'm looking at. I'm not selling to pay for power and stuff, right? I know that a fully saturated 30 amp circuit at my power rate is about $350 a month. So when I'm ready to spin up another 30 amp circuit, I know that I can load that fucker down and pay $350 a month as long as I'm making over that, or if I'm unable to pay for it out of pocket. Like right now, my one circuit I'm able to pay for out of pocket, fortunately. So everything that I'm mining is going on hold. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling. Let's see. Mining of the North, welcome to the stream. We got 27 watching now and 13 likes. Hit that thumbs up, guys. Let's get to 20 before the end of stream. Can we do that? What do you think? Did I like my own stream? I did. Okay. I always forget to do that. Let's see. DJ Mines. For me, Hive Mapper rewards have been awful. Yes. But 1, I don't discover new places. 2, my location is rural and awful for the program. That's what I was thinking. So, in my location, I'm very rural as well. And if you look at the Explorer map, it's like it's all virgin territory out here, but it's all the freaking woods. Even if it's a brand new area that nobody's mapped before, I don't feel like it's gonna bring in the profits or bring in the honey, just because it's not a worthwhile area. So I feel you there, DJ, for sure. Chump Chain says, if you guys didn't see SNL last night, go listen to the thing that's in the works for proof of useful work with Flux. Which part, DJ? We did a lot of talking last night. That was a great stream. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go over to Chump Change's channel and leave a link and put a link in the chat there, Chump Change, if you can. Yeah, go check it out. It was a really good stream. I mean, we went for like 3 hours. And and it's not rambling like I'm doing right now. Yeah, no, proof of useful work is going to be insane. It really is. Like I was saying before, I'm glad that I've got my server stack now. I'm excited to get that benchmark so that I can start playing with, you know, I've got a physical server, right? Just say we've got one physical server. I install an operating system, bare metal, and run the benchmark. What's my score? Great. Now, I take that same server and I virtualize it. I put a hypervisor at bare metal and I put a VM with, minimum resources on it, and then put a benchmark on it. And then I expand the VM, or I put a second VM. It's very exciting because, just like Jeffkey put it, it kind of puts you to the point where back when you started mining and you're learning about, what the GPUs do and what pools you need to put it on and how to overclock and what settings you want to do. Do you want to use this, HiveOS or RaveOS or Mine on Windows or Linux Direct or whatever? I think it's really, really cool. And it gets me excited to start doing that again. And it's more than just GPU. It's like all holistic compute. So it's using all of the pieces, the CPU, the RAM, specific PCI lanes, all of that stuff, and I'm super excited about it. Yes, I can't wait to see and hear more. They're going to be at Mining Disrupt. I want to go. I want to go to that. It's not that far. It's like a 10-hour drive for me, or like a 90-minute flight. I want to go. And general admission isn't that bad. Damn it. I could sell some crypto and go. You can pay in crypto too, can't you? Oh, not that one. What are we doing here? Yeah, this. Just do a copy and a paste in the chat. So I just dropped a link to SNL last night where we talked about proof of useful work with Jeffkey from Flux. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It was an awesome stream. Even just put it in the background while you're doing other things with your headphones on. It was very informative. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it because it was like information overload. It really was. Which one is for Phlox? Please tell me you're doing voice to text. That's hilarious. Is that Mining Disrupt or the other one in September? So I think they said they're going to both. They're definitely going to Mining Disrupt in July. Dan showed off the booth on Twitter, like a mock-up for the booth, and they talked about it a little bit. I think they're going to send it to Hawk to hold on to, so they'll have it there ready to set up and stuff. But the thing in September, I think, is specifically a Flux event, isn't it? I could be wrong there. Retro Mike, $400 total for both days. That's for the general admission, right? Not like the VIP fucking $3,000 or whatever it was. You know what? Let's. And Locotech's going to be there. I would love to go down there and talk to Ben about the Hashblade as well. So I'm going to have to sell some crypto and go. And this isn't working at all. Holy shit. Are you kidding me? Their whole fucking website is not working at the moment for Mining Disrupt. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You guys seeing this? What the fuck? Waiting for Mining Disrupt. Are they being DDoSed as we speak? Alright, well, let's get away from that. Oh, what are you saying in the chat? Flux is in September, but Flux will be at Mining Disrupt doing presentations. Right, yeah. Max said he'll be in Nashville that weekend for your anniversary. Tell Sunflower Mama plans changed. You're going to spend your anniversary down at Mining Disrupt. Tell her Leaky Dan's going to go ahead and take you guys out to dinner. Just don't tell Dan I said that. Reed puts, just put on a suit and pretend that you're a whale. You can do that. I have a suit. Specific. Oh, okay. So yeah, the one in September is the Cypherpunk. That's right. So it's a Flux event in September. So they're going to be at both. They'll be at Disrupt as a sponsor, but then they've got the what? Network Bits. Welcome to the stream. What the hell are you talking about? Open up your window so I can be in your video. Staring at your shades sucks. You lie. You're not out my window, you bastard. And I'm looking at the wrong camera again. Son of a bitch. Tell your old baby mama we going. That's right. DJ's going. Hawk's going. King, are you going? Chump's not going. Unless you're going now. I don't know. Chump change is cheap change, so he ain't going. Theirs is the one in September. Right, okay. So that's what I was thinking. Coupon code for 20% off. Oh, now I got to look for that one. Let's see. Mining Disrupt. Coupon code. That'd be nice. Mining King, what's up with everyone streaming at the crack? Damn East Coasters. Well, if we didn't live on the West Coast like you, buddy. Oh, let's see. Let's look at one more thing before we get out of here. And yes, write-off for taxes. That's absolutely it. Yes. I write off all the things. They're going to Nashville because I know I won't be there. Yeah. Yes. Network Baked. I know you're peeking through my windows. Freaking weirdo. Let's look at this real quick. So, my portfolio for 30 coins in 30 days. Right now, today is worth $200. End of December, when I did this before, it was only worth like $90. I think $88, something like that. So we've come up, quite a bit. We didn't pay for power yet because power for that month was $350. Like I said, $346, I think. So $350 round numbers. But we've got, $5 million in Nexa, handful of Conflux, about 1,000 Caspa, handful of Alephiums, Radiant, Meowcoin. So Chlor, I mined Chlor, but it is not on Coin Market Cap yet. So, nope, still not out there. And there's another one that is not out there yet either. What was it? What was that I mined? I mined another thing, another crypto that... Oh, now let me bring up that spreadsheet. Son of a bastard. 30 coins in 30 days. Let's see. So Labyrinth's not on there. We know that. ETH Fair is on there. Proof of Memes. That was one. Yeah. Oh, wait. Do I have it on there? I do have it on there now. Okay. Virtual Empire. VTE. VTE. Nope. With Wrapped BNB. No, that's not the same. That's not the same one. So there's a couple of cryptos that haven't been listed yet. And Sato, I think, was the third one. That one, it changed from Sato to something. Sato X, I think. Shortly after they did a fork, after I already mined it. And I didn't get to swap them over from the old coin to the new coin in time. So I lost like 60,000 Satos, whatever that turns out to be. And then Chlor, yeah. So I think I mined 2,110 Chlor the last day of September. And where would that be now? So going to mining pool stats, let's see. Or no, not Sato, it was Chlor. So today it's showing 0.6 of a cent, and at the end of December it was 0.1 of a cent. So It's probably worth about $50 now. What are the exchanges? TXBit. Where's the search bar? Here's the search bar. What are they paired with over there? USDT. So, USDT, Chlor. Yeah, so we're looking at, what was that? 0.0064 times 2110. Oh, that ain't right. Yeah, 2 zeros. Okay, so it ain't worth shit. One day I'll be crypto rich. You'll see. You guys will see. You'll all see. Oh, man, I'm coming up on an hour. Oh, and I jumped out. I lost my chat. Here we go. Let's see. Chump Chain says no, he's not going. Good. Didn't want you to go anyway. Steal the show. Steal my thunder. Fucker. Start calling you Cindy. Kyle Rosa, cool standard time for the win. Yes. No. Eastern. Mining King is going to Cypherpunk. Okay. Where is that? Where's the Cypherpunk at? The one in September. I wonder where is that going to be? Going as a spectator. 0 content happening while I'm there. Retro Mike. You suck. We need content. We need live streams from Mining Disrupt. DJ, if you're going, you better fucking live stream it. Like that one Bitcoin event that you went to. I guess it was like, it wasn't last year, it was 2 years ago, wasn't it? In 2021? I don't know. Hawk's trying to talk me into Mining Disrupt, but I've been traveling a lot, so much money on airfare. Yeah, that makes sense. And you don't like crowds. I fucking appreciate that, buddy. Dude, Mining King, put the Hive Mapper on the bike and get on the bike and ride to fucking Florida. That's all you got to do. And do some content on the way. Get one of those Insta 360s, put it right on top, and live stream the whole fucking time. That's what you need to do. Fort Lauderdale. Okay, so Fort Lauderdale is where... it's just as far, though. Well, it's like, what, 2 hours from Miami? So it's a little bit closer to me. Oh, it was 2022. Okay. Yeah, so DJ said he'll have tons of live streams, videos, and shorts. So it released a Chia video this morning. Okay, I might go check that out. I got into Chia very briefly when it... before it went, and this is funny, before it went pool mining or got listed on any exchanges, it really started getting traction and whatnot, and then was released at like, it was over $1,000 a coin. And then it came back up to like $1,700 a coin or something. And I've said it before, that's Mother's Day 2021. We went to the Renaissance Fair, came back from the Ren Fest to find out that I hit a solo block on Chia and got 2 Chias at like $1,500 a pop. Made me a Gate IO and sold that fucker right away. I knew it wasn't going to stay up there. And it didn't. I mean, it's at what, $30 now, something? Yeah. But I've still got like 120 or 140 terabytes of storage that's not even turned on. I mean, I don't know. I want to be able to... I was going to do a video to shuck a case for... I have a bunch of USB drives, like the external, USB drives. I was going to take an 8 terabyte out, put a 10 terabyte in, and put it onto my Flux node for Fractus, but I've only got 30 or 40 meg upload with my coax. I've got a gig down, but it's fucking coax. And Jeff Keys, I had a personal conversation with him on Friday evening, and was like, hey, is there a workaround for that? And he said, fuck no. So I'm stuck with just my Cumulus nodes, or just the one node. I'm working on the other one. Let's see. What else are you guys talking about? That was great. That Bitcoin event. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale has a major airport. Yeah, I flew into Tampa. That's right. Mining Disrupt will be better for me. Crypto mining people. That's what, yeah. So I was looking at the Bitcoin conference 2023, which is in a couple of weeks, and the Mining Disrupt. Disrupt is like more us. It's the geeks. You know what I mean? That's what, I would rather, if I'm going to spend the money to go to an event, if I'm going to come out of pocket to go to an event, yeah, dude, Disrupt would be the way to go for me, for sure. Integra guy sold 2 Chi at like $1,500 each. Nice. Yeah, me too. That's great. I paid for a lot of what I overpaid for GPUs at that time too. Let's see. $400 a ticket to Mining Disrupt is due to. Yeah, Cypherpunk free since you're a Flux Lab partner. Go to both. Mining Disrupt is the only big crypto convention I would do. Everything else is just political and energy seminars. That's a good way to put it, Retro Mike. It's the BitConnect type of, mentality and shit. Mining King, yes, no fiber. I'm in the woods, man. I was on DSL until 2018. And then we got coax. Like, the coax was there for cable, but they weren't supplying internet over coax. Yeah. Can you fucking believe it? Rude puts, only a 30 upload. Yeah, only 30 meg upload. And that's at best. Oh, yeah, in the city, I guess that if I drive, I'm definitely going to put the Hive Mapper on while I'm driving. Especially if by then it's standalone and I don't need to hook up my phone to it. Because I'm definitely going to need a map to get my ass there. Let's see. Yeah, look at the Bitcoin Miami prices. $400 is cheap. Yeah, but $400 to go to Bitcoin Miami or $400 to go to Mining Disrupt. I know what I'm picking. $400 ticket. I don't have that, Max. Yeah. Just sell a little crypto there, King. You got it. $400. That's fucking change. $400 for a ticket. That is chump change. I said it. Afternoon. Long time listening. First time question asker. Has anyone ever updated iDRAC? I'm on V6 and confused how to update it. It depends on what licensing you have with it. So if you have... So, no. iDRAC 6 is old. iDRAC 9 is newest, latest, greatest. So unless you kept extended support, no, you can't upgrade iDRAC. And you can't buy support. Well, you may be able to buy support now. Dell is pretty shitty about how you buy support that has already lapsed. So if you've got you give them the service tag and they pull up your machine and say, you've been out of support since 2020. You have to pay that annual support renewal for 2020, 21, 22, and 23 to get current so that you can upgrade what you're doing, what you're looking to upgrade. And by that time, you're eating into the cost of a new server when it comes to that. Oh, goodness. Retro Mike says he'll be in front of goat mapping so he gets nothing. You bastard. You bastard. You're going to make me take the long way. Gosh. Who's discording me? People are discording me, people. I'm live. Why are you discording me? I'll have to check those out. Thank you for sending those, everyone. Let's see. They tried to give me a Hive Mapper when I was driving back to Arizona, but didn't make it in time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been quite a bit. I don't know, because you would again have to sync your phone to it, and if you've got your map up at the same time, trying to navigate back to where you were, I don't know. You might have some issues. Might have had some issues with it. Bitcoin 2022 is just billionaires and millionaire miners. Mining Disrupt will be better meeting civilians. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. All the people I tried to interview for videos were Bitcoin fanboys. that didn't even mine. Yeah, just how BTC will change the world, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of hippies. Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, Bitcoin Miami is going to be the same way. They're all just going to get up there and do a big hurrah of why, Bitcoin's so great and why they invested early and how, why you should invest and, oh, use my promo code and shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, you're stuck. Yeah, UK Miners Club, you were stuck with V6 on an R610. I wouldn't spend money to, yeah, you're stuck with V6. Oh, Mining King with a $5 super chat. Hashtag Mining Disrupt Fund. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look into that a little bit closer. I need to. That'll be good for the channel too if I go. I need to put the time off request in for that too. DJ Mines, I saw Ice River was starting to go BTC 2022, but got denied because it was not Bitcoin related. No shit, huh? And Retro Mike said he'll be the guy wearing Pigeon Coin shirt. Of course you will. Why wouldn't you be? And you hope they come. I think. Didn't they say they were coming to Mining Disrupt? I thought I saw them on the... Hey, the website's working now. Look at that. Here we are. So, yeah, so General Pass. I think that's really all the shit that... Ooh, access to the coffee and ice cream bar. I'm fucking going. ASIC Museum. Nice. Let's see. Where are the sponsors? So we've got Alpha Miner, ASIC Jungle. Let's get down to the I's. GH. Hyvon will be there, of course. If Ice River's listed, they're not on the map of where they'll be. Let's see if... See, Kaboom Racks will be there. Locotech. Number 34, where's that? Right there. There it is. Cool. Yeah, I think it would be good to go to this for sure. Exhibiting sponsors. Oh, that's if you want to sponsor. Be in there with a booth. I gotcha. No refunds, no outside food or drinks, no third-party events or conferences. And then a bunch of the people. That looked like BitBoy for a minute. I'm like, nah, he ain't going to be there. He didn't give a shit about mining. Pegapool, Foundry, Arctic, Alpha Systems, iPolo, Hyvon. Exhibitors. Nice Crash will be there. Not seeing Ice River on here. Maybe they will. Maybe they just haven't signed up yet. That'd be cool if they were, though. ICO Holder. Mine ASIC will be there. BitcoinNews.com. Yeah. Yeah, so $3.99 for a basic ticket that'll just get you in the door and get you coffee and ice cream. Sounds like a fucking deal to me. All right, I'm going to try to make this happen. Shit, now I got to fucking plan this. Damn it. Let's see. I'll track plots lost their inherent value with Gigahorse Plotter. Bed by night. Yeah. Gonna party all night. All right. Get the whale pass. No, not gonna do that. No whale pass for me. Look at that. We got 32 people watching, 23 likes. Let's get a few more likes in there before we get out of here for the day, guys. I've been going for, oh man, over an hour. Over an hour now. DM Hawk, you might be able to assist you with some things. Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm gonna talk to my boss. I got a one-on-one with him this week anyway. Once he gets back from Vegas, and see if I can get those couple of days. Well, I'm probably have to take off the whole week. What is that? Where's my calendar? So what was it? 25th through 27th. Yeah, so I'll have to take that whole week off. I drive all day Monday down there, and then I drive all day Friday to get back. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Coffee ice cream is the best. Yes, it is. Coffee on ice cream. No. Ice cream in coffee. There you go. Whipped cream in coffee. I recently learned that one. All right, I've been going for too long. I'm rambling now, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button on the way out and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by end of year. I'm at 6,700-ish. So we're getting there. We're making progress. And I really appreciate all you guys coming out and joining the stream today. I think it was a pretty good one. We got really good turnout. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great Sunday.